Hello and welcome back to some quick looks with the Casual Hour. I'm Bobby. Joining me is Chase Kinnicky. Chase, I want to show you some mechs that fight bugs in Stonefly.
I love mechs. I love when they fight bugs. I don't know anything about Stonefly.
If only they could fight the bees that hover around your windows.
God, if only. So many bees.
Chase, this is a pretty interesting game. The whole concept is you've lost a mech that belonged to your family. You've been picked up by this ragtag outfit here that doesn't particularly love you being around, but they said, you know what, you can have this scrap mech. And from there, you get a chance to upgrade this mech by going out into the world, fighting off bugs for minerals and resources that you bring back to your workstation to upgrade all kinds of different attributes on your mech. And
sounds pretty good.
It's pretty neat. You've got a vendor at camp that will let you turn things in and let you buy materials you need to upgrade it. And we've done some upgrades already on ours to get it where it is, or at least what it felt like when you first play the game, because they give you a bit of a tease by giving you a really kick-ass mech and then taking it away from you. Those bastards.
The old Metroid thing.
The old Metroid thing. So with that, you're setting out now to find your family mech and make your father proud of you by fixing up this mech to locate the old one. So we're at a point in the game where we can pilot this and go right out to this big map. I've got a boss fight, or a boss event is maybe a better term, lined up for us to check out. So I thought we'd start there, and then maybe I can just show you a little bit of traversal and what that would look like. But before we do that, I want to make this thing look a little bit different.
Okay.
So we want to change the form up, and we're going to put on...
Ooh.
Yeah. I also like how the mech mimics some of the bug movement too. I think that's pretty cool.
Definitely. Yeah. That's a nice looking pole you got there, Bobby.
Yeah, and the legs, we've got a few different ones here. We have more of these claws. They're weighted and pronged for extra traction on branches, which will be helpful. I also have...
Do you think that's just flavor bullshit, or
no? I think
that's
a thing. Because the reason we have this hole here for the snow area that we have to go to, so I think that this one's more insulated to keep you warm, but then the branches might become a bit slick, so you have those claws. I could put on the drift threads if I wanted to, or drift treads, and these are going to help me grip and slide a little bit more where needed. And I think they just look really, really fucking cool how they've done this.
They look silly. I like them.
And you can completely customize with hex codes the colors down here. So of course we went with the casual blue.
Very nice.
And then I don't have anything else for the antenna, but I feel like this looks like it's ready for battle. And
hell yeah,
we're gonna take off. And what
this game is made by the same people that did Creature in the Well, right?
Yes. 1000 something studio. It's slipping me right now what their name is, but you and I did a quick look years ago for Lumberjack Smack for Creature in the Well, and I really liked that game. It was kind of a action RPG mashup with some pinball elements, and I thought it was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I grabbed that when it was on sale. I just haven't actually put any time into it, but I do remember that quick look of you, and it did look really, really cool.
So Chase, there's a lot of minerals and resources on the back of this aphid, and we're going to do our best to get a lot of those. Not like that, of course, but this is more of a horde.
Cool is the name of the
and it's going to get a little dicey. It was tough. I've played this once, and things did not go favorably for me based off of how much was happening here.
Uh-oh.
Now, in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that I've got some systems being damaged significantly right now. I do have the ability to repair, but that's on a cooldown, so I don't pick up items that heal me. I don't pick up items that shield me. It's just maneuvering, as well as grabbing these items before they're depleted, and
got it.
That's not going great right now.
Okay, well, this is pretty intense, so I'll just let you kind of play. I do actually know a little bit about this game, so I can talk about it as you're doing this.
Okay.
You can't actually defeat or kill any of these enemies here. No. Those pips above them are showing how many attacks it'll take to break them. and by breaking them, like Bobby just did right there, he flips it over on its back.
Oh shit.
And then, well,
We died.
I guess you won't get to show the other part of it. But the other part of it is that you're blowing these bugs off of these tree branches and areas to kind of clear them, but you're not killing them. You're just kind of knocking them away.
Yeah. And it can be a bit more intense.
Yeah, as we just saw, looks like it gets really intense.
Now I have not been up here yet. We knew that the crew was going to set out the next morning once we had upgraded our mech here. So this is my first time seeing this biome. And
so this is just kind of a regular story mission.
Yeah. Now we're out and about, checking things out. If I push down on the D-pad, it brings up kind of like Monster Hunter. I know you don't like that, but it brings up some scout flies that you can follow that will lead you in the right direction. So
it is a useful mechanic.
Yeah, I wish there was maybe like some sort of compass with a waypoint. I don't mind that. It's pretty and it does the job. It's just another thing to manage.
Mm-hmm.
So that aphid fight it's so jarring because the rest of this game is pretty damn relaxed. It's a very peaceful game. You know, we might even refer to this as a podcast game over at the Casual Hour. And we're currently tracking down the person who stole the mech. We don't know a lot about them. You see them early in the game. They have... Oh, I wonder if those are those mantis. What are these over here? Oh, is that our crew?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at those mechs, man.
Yeah. I like these.
So we'll head left and see what we get. You find some footprints by the garage where your mech was taken, and you were told to go up here to the mountains. And before you could do that, you had to upgrade your machine. I did not know it was going to advance us right up here to it. Sorry, I guess they're called rigs instead of mechs.
Sounds very on brand.
Hey, so what do you think about the art style here?
I kind of like it. I'm digging. I liked a lot of what I saw when you were back at camp. I mean, this is mostly white snow, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I like the kind of the hatching that's going on, the shading stuff on your rig here.
Yeah,
I like that. I kind of like the talking head, these little droplet things. Those are cool.
Looks like we just got a companion. I don't know if we can go further this direction. Those look slick, so that I can't even grab onto those. Typical snow.
I thought that's what your new legs were supposed to be able to do.
I thought so. I was having a hard... Maybe I wasn't supposed to go there. Let's see.
Maybe you need to do something to activate that. Seems like they put you in a bad spot.
Yeah, they're not putting me in a really nice spot here. We're gonna fall down again.
Yeah, so seeing this, maybe it's harder because this is all just white on white, but have you found any problem, you're talking about the art style, have you found any problem with pathing, just knowing the right way to go, knowing what is navigable and what is not navigable?
Yeah, I've had a rough time. So they've done this thing again where earlier in the game I was trying to find that aphid. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I push it down to get my direction, it just says, I hope this guy helps me. So, but yes, I think that a lot of the path can be somewhat samey, and it can begin to look a little muddy at times on trying to figure out like where can I go, and you'll know there's some verticality that's sometimes hard to read also on I need to go up or I need to go down.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on this part, but when you were fighting the aphid, there's a tiny little shadow that you can see that shows you like where you're going to land.
See, I can't even get on this. Like you just clip right through
it. That's just for show. You weren't supposed to go that way.
Nope. And I wish that whenever they respawned you, you were on like something stationary versus just floating above it.
Mm-hmm. What are those sparks?
I was just repairing my rig.
Okay, okay.
So same thing here. Well, maybe we can go up this way. Now I do have good traction now. This stuff appears that I don't know if that sparkle's coming through for you, but I want to take a left here. Okay. I gotta say, Chase, I was not planning on this being what we were thrown into immediately after failing the fight. So
we haven't even seen an enemy in this state.
No, it's just purely traversing at this point, and that has been maybe my least favorite thing of the game. I'm hoping that there's a cool community that we get to up here.
Yeah. You know, when you talk about like this game being a good podcast game, yeah, I think a big contributor to that is that there's just no voice acting, and it doesn't sound like there's a ton of sound effects either. It's just this nice music, and then every once in a while, at least on this one, you get that radio coming in, going out.
Yeah.
Sound.
Yeah, it's the soundtrack. I have enjoyed the music that it has, but I don't get to combine a lot of things with time, and being able to put podcast over like other activities I have is super helpful. It's starting to get a little bit thinner up here. Maybe we're getting near the top. Turn left. The early game stuff with your father was pretty interesting. I think they did a nice job with some of the character writing there. The other characters have been pretty hit or miss as far as how much activity you get with them. But this one, there seems a little personality coming through on here. You didn't say which way to go.
No, he did not. So yeah, and people can kind of see here as you're going, there's a little, well, there's that kind of like white circle.
Yeah,
when you go up the brown areas, that shows where you'd land.
Yep.
That's relatively helpful.
I should try going this way. We made it. All right. Oh, that clears up. All right, here we go. Get a little bit more of that backdrop now.
Yeah, I like that backdrop a lot.
There's at times where it reminds me of at least some of these moments, that game Grounded, where you are tiny humans, kind of Honey, I Shrunk the Kid, and when you're climbing up in trees there. Yeah, is that
the who made that? Is that Rare?
Obsidian.
Or is that, no, that's Obsidian.
Yeah. But like,
yeah, I really like this backdrop. It's like a tasteful Hawaiian shirt.
And this is different from where we were. Oh, didn't make it on that. I thought I could go on the yellow.
Yeah, I don't think that was the direction.
That was not the move. We'll keep going this way. The bugs tell me to go that way, right? Nope. The thief. Here we go. So that's weird. It just kind of all of a sudden stopped.
I think you were just trying to get up to that ballish brownish area.
So every time you rest in your room, you get a little sequence like this. Sometimes it's about a conversation with your dad. Other times it's about you tinkering on things. This one was about the thief being further away. We have some new items in our tent, though. So if we leave here, this should put us back at camp, I would hope, or at least a camp.
Oh, this is the new camp.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of glossed over it, but I think you actually ditched your crew. I think. Yeah. Because they all kind of said goodbye.
Yep, and this I don't know if you saw what she was saying there, but without Clara, we won't be able to buy any upgrades.
So you probably just missed your chance entirely. You probably, there's no way to upgrade.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah.
Anything that you wanted to see on here? Like, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, there's these core functions that you can upgrade. We've done a few of them already. Same for utility. And these are going to branch off into new abilities, and defense, we can add more to it. I don't have a solar coil, but maybe we'll find some new stuff up in here.
Yeah, like I don't want us to. Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Cool. I kind of would like to see just some more regular combat, just to show that off a little bit more to people, because I think it's kind of interesting. I like the flipping and pushing mechanic.
See if we can find some really quick. I'll just cruise around here for a second to give everybody a little taste of what this is, and we should be able to find a direction to go. This is really kind of the core mechanic of the game right now.
Oh, looks like you've got 2 different sets of scout flies, like a yellow one and a blue one.
Yeah, the blue was how we found the aphid the last time, so I wonder if it's trying to get that pulled back up. So I'm just going to follow around here for a second and see if this takes us anywhere. Yep. Canopy aphid. So this is different than the last one. So we have another one lined up already. I don't want to visit camp quite yet, because we're just going to cruise around. And you'll come across some random resources like that, but when you find usually a clearing, like I'm on now, you'll see a rock, and if you shoot that, it'll bring out a bug, or oftentimes something that you can take out, where there's not a whole lot on that one. I'll shoot this one here. And we got a seed casing, which that is valuable that you can trade for more resources.
Yeah, I think that combat's pretty cool. It's a fun idea.
And there's other things that I can unlock. I'm trying to get a tether that'll help me not have to be on the ground as much to get new things. It also gives us, like, I have the ability now to wrap people up if I need to. More of that keeps coming, and it's just really cool. Like, I think that the amount of different holes and feet and the environmental stuff that goes into it is really cool, but it can be a little hard to know where to go. Like, they just...
Yeah, like you've fallen down a few levels at this point, but it's still like, this seems like the direction you're supposed to go. I mean, it's nice that you have these kind of scout fly directional things, but it is just a little visually busy sometimes to be able to pick up on all that stuff.
I think I don't want to say it's not challenging, because I think that there's absolutely some strategy. Like, certain bugs you have to attack when their wings are up, or they're not attacking. The aphid stuff is an interesting sort of boss battle, but for the most part, you can just kind of chill, go around looking for resources like I am right now, find some bugs to knock off branches, listen to a podcast or an album, whatever you're into. It's a neat looking game. Like, stylistically, it borrows heavily from some of the Creature in the Well stuff, and I think that's not a bad thing to take from. See, this is ridiculous. Like, try and get over on this leaf. There we are. I haven't seen, like, any battles here on this new map like I have on the other one, but maybe we'll get a little bit more. Here we are. This should bring out some things. So I'm trying to grab this limodot, whatever that thing is, before those other creatures get it. And now we can focus on clearing out these ads. Here we go.
Ooh, big friends.
Yeah, they definitely do some damage. Like, that took out all my health right there. Ow.
You want to be there.
I am playing this on PC with a controller. It's out, I think, on everything. $20 is what they're charging right now. Seems like a pretty fair price for what you get. Alright, we can upgrade our jump power now. That's helpful. You can pin recipes too if you're needing some help knowing what you're looking for. Come here, you. There we are. And other bugs that don't hurt you, as you're seeing here, will continue to absorb those resources while the big bugs do protect it.
Okay.
This is one of the bigger health bars I've seen on one of these bugs.
Yeah, and this one, like you were mentioning, it has to have its wings up for you to break its defense.
Come on.
Push his ass.
There we go.
There it is.
So yeah, that's the combat loop. I have my cooldown happening on my repair right now. Our health is back full. I don't have a map, so I don't have an ability to be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to camp right now, or I don't have a you got what you need. Let's head back. It's kind of at the mercy of getting to the right location. So it's got a little swimminess to it. I think the controls could be a bit tighter. The first mech certainly felt better than what we have here. There we go. We should be able to set camp up on that. Thought. Nope. Not yet.
You have to break those rocks, or you just avoid combat altogether.
You can avoid that altogether.
But you wouldn't be getting the resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll avoid that one and just try and get to a spot here, potentially. That's not how you do it. But there's a trading outpost, and I think this is camp here. No? Damn. Well, Chase, I don't know if we're going to make it back to the camp anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm glad you were able to show me at least this much of the game.
Yeah, we do have a new area that we've uncovered, so I'm assuming somewhere soon we'll have camp. But this is the basic loop here of Stonefly. I think somebody who's looking for an action-packed mech battling game, you're probably looking in the wrong spot. But if you're looking for a visually pleasing, more of a narrative with some neat mechanics, this might be for you. Yeah,
if you're looking for an action-packed mech battling game, talk to me after class, and I'll give you a look up.
Is this worthy of being a mech in Super Robot Wars, Chase? Maybe not.
Probably a little too small to be super.
Fair.
You know?
Well, Chase, this has been fun. Stonefly just came out this week. It's on everything: PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox. $20. I think that there's something here. I'm having a fun time playing and going through it. It's a good unwind and palate cleanser for me. If you like what we're doing here, we play games like this on stream Mondays and Fridays, twitch.tv/The Casual Hour, and on Wednesdays we are joined by our other co-host Johnny for a live recording of our podcast Casual Hour. We have a really fun episode planned this week where we do deep dives once a month, and that's what we have going on this week that Chase has prepared for us. So if you're watching this sometime, go back and look at a video on demand, because I don't know when you would come across this video. But look for the one that says deep dive, because that's what we're going to be doing this week. We're on social networking at The Casual Hour. You can find us just about everywhere. We post our podcasts or Fridays at 9 a.m. Tune in where you can. Chase, thank you so much for hanging out with me and recording this. It's been a lot of fun showing it to you.
Yeah, thanks for giving me a look at this.
Awesome.
I like it.
All right, well, take care, and we will talk to you all soon.